place herself here. Okay? Okay? That's your signal. She does that, and it's a couple times. Okay. Let's run through this one.
All right.
Oh, my book. So,
Thank you.
So guys, I would like everybody to sit on the sides, because that's where you're going to be while the MCs come out and talk about this next scene. You're neutral. You're in neutral gear, guys. You're all on one side or the other. So sit over there. I'm not sure where you are really, because you've done something else. You've sung something, and then you've returned to a place. That's going to be cleared up. As you see on the schedule, there's a spot coming after our week off where we will run Act 1. And then as you do each thing, we'll see where it's best for you to sit down and who's moving the furniture. So during, who am I missing?
Just Allison.
And I'll be Allison. She hardly does anything, she just sits there.
One line.
Yeah.
I can say her one line.
Yeah, so I don't, yeah, okay, I'd rather watch. Actually, Shelley, would you mind being Allison? Thank you, just sit in this chair.
Okay.
I think she stands up once.
Just make sure.
Even that doesn't matter, she'll have it written down, just so the visual for my brain.
Yep.
It helps my brain. Okay, so you're all seated, and there's an MC introduction, which we'll get to later. All I'm gonna say is, during the blackout, she's not really there. She's on the side like the rest of you. During the blackout is when, I'm calling the blackout, it's set change light, okay? So when I say set change light, move to your places. And this one is going to have lead-in music that we've been talking about. My idea, this one, no, I was thinking of Dial In for Murders.
Too many murders.
Yeah, we were talking Edwardian music. Noel Coward. No,
Noel Coward.
we're talking 1930s music for this one. We'll find something. Okay, just so you know, when the lights do this and they're done talking, the light change includes a sound cue of music from this period. And this was by Noel Coward, and it's written in the 1930s, so we'll find something from that period. I don't know what. Although they mention a lot of music. But anyway, I want to see this from up here. So I'm not going to stay here anymore. Okay. 3, 2, 1, light change. You're moving in the light change. Shannon sees when everybody is landed. And lights up. Begin.
But what about the lights? All in good time, Mr. Condamine. The fingers should be touching. That's right. I presume that is the gramophone, Dr. Condamine, or Mr. Condamine?
Yes, would you like me to start? It's an electric.
Please, stay where you are. I can manage. Now, let me see. What have we got here? Brahms, oh dear me, no. Rachmaninoff, ooh, too florid. Where's the dance music?
The lead ones on the left.
Oh, I see.
I'm afraid none of them are very new.
Daphne is much more attached to Irving Berlin than anybody else. She likes a tune that she can hum. Here's one. Always.
Always.
Sit down, Charles.
Okay, and I want to just stop for a moment. So make sure when she says fingers touching that you do keep your fingers touching, because the audience will notice that they've stopped touching. The next thing is, the minute she mentions Daphne, and the whole time you're doing that speech there, Madame Arcati, while you're saying that about Daphne, is really more touched to, I want you to play with her even there. Daphne is really more attached to Irving Berlin, she's listening to you and you're saying all the things that. So when she does that, and whenever she talks about Daphne, let's do that, okay? Always change your voice into you're talking to a little 3-year-old who might be a little hard of hearing, so you have to emphasize. Anyway, you guys at the table, when she starts doing that, use each other, look at each other, and look at, oh, geez, she's already started to be weird, you know? So yeah, and so use each other to react to that stuff when she starts there. Okay, we're gonna go from, yeah, I'm afraid they're none of them very new. Charles's line, and she's looking.
I'm afraid none of them are very new.
Oh, Daphne is really more attached to Irving Berlin than anybody else.
Use each
She
other.
loves a tune that she can hum. Ah, here's one. Always.
Always.
Do sit down, Charles. What is the matter?
Oh, nothing.
The
Nothing
light-
at all.
The light switch is by the door.
Yes, all except the small one on the desk and the gramophone.
Sorry.
So you're crossing over there to the switch. Yeah, she's gonna
Yes,
find her line.
sorry. Very well, I understand.
Charles, do you keep
I couldn't keep still.
Now you don't really, you're just looking, you're locating it. And then
Yeah.
you found it,
Yeah.
keep moving.
Did you say fingers touching?
Yeah, fingers touching,
Oh.
George. That's what you said.
Now, there are one or two things I should like to explain. So will you all listen attentively?
Get over behind the gramophone. That's what, you gotta start moving
During the teaching.
when Mrs. Bradman, go on back. When Mrs. Bradman says, fingers touching George, remember, you're already moving. You're not waiting for her to finish that line.
Okay.
You've started to move. Okay, Shannon, start saying Mrs. Bradman's line and you start moving.
fingers touching George? Remember what Madame Arquette said?
Now, there are one or two things I should like to explain. So will you all listen attentively?
Of course.
Presently, when the music begins, I'm going to switch out the lights. I may then either walk about the room for a little or lie down flat. In due course, I shall draw up this little dear stool, and I shall place myself between you and your wife, Mr. Condamine, and rest my hands lightly upon yours. I must ask you not to address me or move or do anything in the least distracting. Is that quite clear?
Perfectly.
Of course, I cannot guarantee that anything will happen at all. Daphne may be unavailable. She had a head cold very recently and was rather under the weather, poor child. On the other hand, a great many things might occur. One of you might have an emanation, for instance, or we might contract a poltergeist, which would be extremely destructive and very noisy.
Oh, in what way destructive?
They throw things, you know.
No, I didn't know.
But we must cross that bridge when we come to it, mustn't we?
Certainly, by all means.
Fortunately, an elemental at this time of year is most unlikely.
Oh, what do elementals do?
Oh, my dear, one can never tell. They're dreadfully unpredictable. Usually they take the form of a very cold wind.
Oh, I don't think I should like that.
Occasionally reaching almost hurricane velocity.
You don't think it would be a good idea to take some of the more breakable ornaments off the mantelpiece before we start?
That really is not necessary, Mrs. Condamine. I assure you I have my own methods of dealing with elementals.
I'm so glad.
Now then, are you ready to empty your minds?
Do you mean we're to try to think of nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, pause. Right here, empty your minds. We need to have a very high, thin violin, you know, being played once she starts, because she's starting the occult right now. She says, are you ready to open your minds? So right here, we're gonna have a little light change, Shannon, and please put in a sound cue, because I just need a very high, thin violin going on there. Okay, so thank you for noting that, Shannon, because my pencil is not in my ear, but you got it in your script for me. Keep going now.
You want a pencil?
Start with the empty your minds thing.
Okay.
Shannon's got it for me. Are you ready?
Now then, are you ready? Now then, are you ready to empty your minds?
Yeah, I like that, what you're doing. You're shifting gears. Do it again on now then. And are you ready to empty your, look into their eyes and, you know, like you're really setting the tone, and the lights will shift, and the hair high thing will come as you slowly introduce this section again, please. Go.
Now then, are you ready to empty your minds?
Light shift, sound. Yes.
Do you mean we're just paying off nothing?
Absolutely nothing, Dr. Bradman. Concentrate on a space or a nondescript color. That's really the best way.
I'll do my darndest.
Good work. I will now start the music.
Now, she has to go all the way over there, and when she puts her back to you, Shannon, that's your sound cue for always. So, always has started, okay?
Ooh.
She's fixing her hair in the mirror.
Oh, I should have brought the bench.
That's okay. The music is playing, everybody's acting weird, like they're getting under hypnosis or something. They're all reacting to you being strange. All that, right? All that's going on.
Fix my hair in the mirror. Keep doing my little thing. I'll pick up this.
And as you bring the bench, you turn around again.
You have a light going off here as well, you've got a
Over to the table.
place on down.
Yeah.
Where the light?
We're gonna have some sort of, keep going. Yeah.
Back to the light switch.
She's gonna do the lights now, Shannon.
Okay, now?
Yeah, and that means we'll have a special over this table kind of thing. Yeah, keep going.
Oh dear.
Quiet.
Please. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone there?
No, you have to go to the other side of the stage, searching.
Oh,
for-
I'm sorry.
That's all
Right,
right.
stage left, stage right.
Yes.
So,
That's
first
okay.
one, is there anyone there?
Everybody look at her. Don't ignore her. She's summoning all sorts of poltergeists. Be very engaged with what she's doing.
Is there anyone there?
Look at each other, look at her. Oh, not sure you want anyone to be there.
One rap for yes, two raps for no. Now, is there anyone there? Oh! Shh. Is that you, Daphne? Is your cold better, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you doing anything for it? I'm afraid she's rather fretful. Is there anyone there who wishes to speak to anyone here?
Now, I wanted you to stop talking to Daphne. When you talk to Daphne, use your aren't you a cute little kid voice.
Okay.
But now I want you to change your voice when you say, and put your hands on the desk, on the table, say, alter your pitch, please. Is there anyone? Lower pitch. So when you talk to Daphne, it's a higher motherly type of a crooning voice.
Mm-hmm.
But now, more commanding. Shift gears. So we know you're not talking to Daphne specifically.
Shh. Is that you, Daphne? Is your cold better, dear? I'm so sorry. Are you doing anything for it? I'm afraid she's quite frightful. Is there anyone there who wishes to speak to anyone here? Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
No, Daphne! Don't do that, dear! You're hurting me! Daphne, dear! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Be good, there's a dear child.
I think you're
You
talking to Daphne, so.
Yes. You say there is someone there who wants to speak to someone here. Is it I? Is it Dr. Bradman? Is it Mrs. Bradman? Is it Mrs. Condamine? Stop it! Behave yourself! Is it Mr. Condamine? There's someone here.
Oh, no,
There.
oh, wait a minute, he needed to do one more bump. He needed to do one bump.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, on the bottom of, I'm sorry, Brian, you've gotta memorize all your bumps. So there's one after Mr. Condamine.
Can you
So
say that
ask
right,
again.
Susan?
I sure can. Yeah. Is it Mr. Condamine? There's someone who wishes to speak to you, Mr. Condamine.
Tell them to leave a message.
Sorry, I really must ask.
I really must ask you to not be so flippant, Mr. Condamine.
Okay, I'm not sure about that move you just did. What was that? Was it just a turn, or was it all the way walk around the table
I
there?
have to walk to the end of the grammar table,
Yeah,
like audience end,
yeah.
and talk like a teacher back to
Yeah,
you.
but I don't think it was all the way around the table. I think it was just a quick little cross.
Just to hear.
I must ask you not to be flippant.
Like, this is where I do this.
Yes, and
I
then just
walk
walk
and
to
then
the
turn and
end.
point at him.
Yeah, now just walk to the end.
This end?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then turn, and you're walking and talking.
Okay. There's someone who wishes to speak to you, Mr. Condamine.
Well, tell them to leave a message.
I really must ask you not to be so flippant, Mr. Condamine.
There, that's good.
How can you be so ignorant? You'll spoil everything.
I'm sorry, it slipped out.
Do you know anybody who has passed over recently?
Well, not recently, except my cousin in the civil service, and he wouldn't be likely to want to communicate with me. Well, we haven't spoken in years.
Are you Mr. Condamine's cousin in the civil service? I'm afraid we've drawn a blank. Can't you think of anyone else? Rack your brains.
It might be Mrs. Plummet. You know, she died on Whit Monday.
I can't imagine why old Mrs. Plummet would wish to talk to me. We had very little in common.
Well, it's worth trying anyhow.
Are you old Mrs. Plummet?
She was very deaf. Perhaps you better shout.
Are you old Mrs. Plummet? There's nobody there at all.
Oh, how disappointing. Just getting on so nicely.
Violet, be quiet.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing for it but for me to go into a trance. I had hoped to avoid it because it's.
You're walking this way.
Yeah, we'll run that way.
Oh, I had it on whoever. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I had
Oh, it's
hoped-
on, however, you're
Oh, yeah,
correct.
you're right.
You're right, sorry.
Okay, all right.
But it's downstage.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I had hoped to avoid it because it's so exhausting. However, what must be, must be. Excuse me a moment while I restart the gramophone.
Not always. Don't play always.
I am not, Charles. Don't be upset.
Now,
I'm afraid.
I want to stop for a minute. I'm changing where you finally slide down onto the floor because I don't want you to be there. So I'm going to move you between where Mrs. Bradman is sitting and the gramophone table. You're going to fall there. And I'd like you to fall with your head toward the audience and your feet toward the upstage.
Okay.
So when that happens, when it's time for you to slip to the floor, instead of slipping off of the stool,
Yep.
I'm going to have you sink to the floor and use the table there to help you get down.
Okay.
And but anyway, you'll be over at the gramophone again. I have to say that out loud because in another scene, I've got a dead body on the floor right there. So I just got to move this dead body over. I mean, not that you're dead, you're in a trance. So I'm just going to move you. I can't move the other one. I can move you. All right. So anyway, start at I'm afraid I must. Top of page 33.
I'm afraid I must. It would be unwise to change horses in midstream, if you know what I mean.
So then she turns to the gramophone. That's your sound cue.
Have it
Shannon.
your way.
Always starts playing again.
Okay, here comes the music. Music's playing.
Okay, so I'm not going back to the table.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yes, go back to the table. I'm gonna get you out of there when I need you to fall down. I just
Okay.
wanted to
And
say
I'm
it while
gonna
I.
sit on my stool.
Yes.
Okay.
So Charles said that.
Space for you.
Hands
Okay.
on their hands.
Put hands on her.
Little Tommy Tucker.
I'll do it just a second. Just do Ramones first.
Okay.
I have to touch your fingers.
Okay, go.
Start doing your moans.
Little Tommy Tucker sings for supper. What shall we give him? Brown bread and butter? How shall we cut it? Without a knife? How will he be married? Without a wife?
That would be Daphne. She ought to have had her adenoids out.
George, please.
Now I'm supposed to scream
Yes.
loudly and hit the floor.
So stand.
Okay.
Stand and scream loudly.
Ah!
And then this is where you're gonna, as you continue to scream. So you did your moaning there. You're screaming across this way. Make it look like you want to turn off the gramophone, but don't.
Okay.
And we're just going to let the table lower you down. So, because I need them to stand on either side of you at the end. So you stand with your scream.
Yep.
And then I gotta do it for you. And you scream your way over here. Turn around once.
Oh, good God.
Keep still, Charles.
Just a minute. We'll just do it again. Okay. So I'm trying to leave enough room so that two people can stand between you and here, and then two people stand there at the end of the scene. So yeah,
Where you
pull
are.
yourself. Yeah, just pull yourself to this spot.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yep.
I like it better because we couldn't see you over there.
Oh, I know, I just got fully.
And then we knock the table over you. Yeah. So this is an improvement.
And then I don't worry about hurting Susan. I don't like
Yeah.
that table.
Okay, so everything is better. Yay, things evolve. Okay, so you've done your moaning, and now we're getting into your screaming and moving and falling down.
Can I kick the stool over?
Oh, absolutely, you
I think
must
you would do
kick
that.
the
Oh, yeah.
stool over.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
People can react when she screams. Perfect. Good, there you are.
God.
Keep still, Charles.
Press down hard. There
when
now.
she screams, just like before, when the thugs all scream, when she scream, not the moaning, but when she screams, you scream.
Okay.
The full table will scream, okay? In response. Okay, the table just fell over. Keep going.
There now. Ought we to pick it up?
Apart, to pick it up, or to leave it where it is?
How the hell do I know?
Mr. Peter snapped me. Leave it where it is.
Who said that? Yeah, and we're gonna try and have Ellie do this, and it's been pointed out to me that probably the child's voice should be changed. She shouldn't be doing because this
No,
is your
I
wife.
will.
So we're gonna change her, see if she can do an alto as well and keep her on this part, because she doesn't have a lot to do in this show at all, so I wanna keep her on this voice. But she's changed her voice. Keep going.
Who said what?
Somebody said, leave it where it is.
Nonsense, dear.
Well, I heard it distinctly.
Well, nobody else did they?
Oh, I never heard it sound.
Well, it was you, Ruth. You're playing tricks.
I'm not doing anything of the sort. I haven't done it.
What do you think, Charlie?
Ventriloquism! That's what it is. It's ventriloquism.
What is the matter with you?
Well, you must have heard that one. One of you must have heard that.
Heard what?
You know what, Rebecca? Stay standing behind your chair.
Thank
Change
you.
that blocking. Just move to your chair. Heard what?
Heard what?
But you're over the chair. Talking to him. Keep
I
going.
have to say though, you mean to sit there solemnly and tell me that none
Leave
of you
it
heard
to them.
anything
They're
at all?
sitting. They're sitting. He can
They're
pick it up.
sitting.
I know, just making sure the director
Yeah, I
understands
like
that.
it though. It just seems wrong for her to sit yet.
Do you mean to sit there solemnly and tell me that none of you heard anything at all?
I certainly didn't.
No, I did not. Oh, you say God. I should have loved to have heard something.
It is you who are playing tricks, Charles. You're acting to try to frighten us.
Oh, I'm not. I swear I'm not.
It is difficult to think of what to say after 7 years, but I suppose good evening is as good as anything else.
Who are you?
Elvira. Don't be so silly.
Oh, I can't bear this for another minute. Get up, everybody. Entertainment's over.
Charles, how tiresome you are. Just as we were beginning to enjoy ourselves. What on earth is the matter with you?
Oh, nothing's the matter with me. I'm just sick of this whole business, that's all.
Did you hear anything that we didn't hear really?
Of course not. I was only pretending.
I knew you were.
That's something at the table. Mrs. Redmond.
Sorry, that's me. I picked up the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. That's okay.
Sorry.
Not that I can.
Yep, sorry. Nothing's the matter with me. I'm just sick of this whole business, that's all.
Did you hear anything that we didn't hear really?
Of course not. I was only pretending.
So.
I knew you were.
No,
Now,
sorry, you keep
on
doing
it,
it. I'm trying to get over the hurt.
I want you, of course not, I was only pretending, get right over
Yeah,
to
of course not. I
there.
was only pretending.
I knew you
I
were,
knew you
cross and go next to him, so a little farther at him, on
Yeah.
one side of the gramophone,
Yeah.
I knew you were there, Mrs. Bradman, turn around, Dr. Bradman, walk over, keep
And
talking.
Mrs. says, oh dear, look at Madame our party.
What are we to do with her?
Scene. Okay?